Hello and greetings, everyone. Welcome back yet again. We're here for a fun one today. I'm afraid to go back to the collection screen where I normally talk about the deck because Magic kept crashing for me all day. So we managed to get to the Modern League screen, and I'm not going to click out of it. But we're here with another Belcher build. This is I call it Red Rush, but it's like a hyper aggressive, I guess. More linear, more all in, and a faster combo. Uh, I will say right now, although I think we might win some games with it, it is not better than Blue Belcher. But we're giving up flexibility. We're giving up the um, interaction and the protection, and instead we're just going to try to make a turn to Goblin Char Belcher. So we're obviously in mono red. The way that we make it turn 2 is we have turn 1 we have Strike at Witch, which makes a treasure token, and on turn 2 we have Desperate Ritual, Pyretic Ritual, as well as Ironcrag Feat, to possibly even turn 2 activate the Goblin Tribelcher. We also can Ruby Medallion and set up for a turn 3 win, possibly. And then we have a few, like our, mono red card advantages: March of Reckless Joy, the Glimpsy and Impossible, which also acts as ramp when we don't take the cards, and then the only other one is Reckless Handling, which is a really interesting one. It's a 2 mana artifact tutor, but you have to discard a card out of our hand at random, so we'll see. The sideboard is, hodgepodge of nonsense. Rough and Tumble is our Pyroclasm. I'm playing 2 Chandra as against counterspell matchups. This is under the assumption they'll typically let you resolve your rituals, right, and then just counter your Charbelcher, and they can't counter this. We also bring in Goblin Rabblemaster as an alternate win con, back from the good old days when this card was good. I'm excited. And then Magus. Again, we're not playing any creatures main, so these, come in out of the sideboard. The mountain is here for land destruction strategies with like Field of Ruin and such. But let's jump in and see how we can do. Well, we got 1,000 active players, so maybe they fixed it. But like I said, I don't want to risk it. As always, the deck list will be linked in the description of the video. There's no primer or sideboard guide for this. We're just winging it. The list is based off of Ashanti Sam's list. He's I think the originator of the Oops All Spells Discord. So shout out to him, and hopefully we get a queue popping soon here. Any minute now. Hopefully not a minute. Hopefully in the next 3 seconds. If you want it to pop, you can always go try to do something else, and as soon as you're trying to look at something else, it's going to be like, oh, look, we'll put you in a game. Being on the play is great. And again, we're being aggressive in our sideboard, or our mulliganing, and we play Serum Powder as a way to mulligan more efficiently. So we're not keeping this hand. We don't have any win con. We don't have any way to get to our win con. Yeah. This is one card that I think might not be good in this build, but I think we're powdering this one. What do we lose when we powder? We're losing 2 marches, which isn't that bad. 2 lands and 1 feat. So yeah, we'll powder. Oh, put a card on the bottom. What do I want to keep? I'll keep the untapped land. And then we exile the other 6. Oh, come on, deck. Give us a win con. I guess I'll go to 4. I could have land, ritual, Belcher. I think we might just rely on this March plus Ruby Medallion to hopefully get our win con here. I'm gonna turn 2 Ruby, turn 3 March. It's slow. We didn't get a good hand, but that's okay. What did I put? Oh, a Gigantha deck. Yeah, this is one where we really need a fast one. Maybe we're not going to turn 2 Medallion, we're just going to turn 2 March. See what we draw. 2, 3, Come on, opponent. Show me, what is this, Raggy? Ooh, strike it rich. What is our opponent doing over there? We draw a strike it rich. I guess I'll play the ruby out. This is up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Ral. Oh, they win? Let's see if they win. What do they got? A couple rituals and reckless impulses. It's interesting. They are a storm deck. We're kind of a bad storm deck. It's probably not good for them unless we see a ritual or two from their hand. They might just be setting up for next turn. Thundering Falls isn't good for next turn either. So they might just cast this other impulse and pass. If they don't, they'd have to have. I hope they have a strike it rich. So I gotta do that and pass. If we draw a Belcher, we're pretty close. Why did he play the strike it rich into the Morphos? He should have just cast the Morphos? That was strange. Blue mana. What's he doing with blue? Flame of Anor. Okay. He gets to draw 2. That's fair. I'm gonna play out Strike It Rich, and I think I'm gonna pass and do March, pitching this. It's pretty unlikely that we survive this turn anyway. Well, that was a pretty good whiff for them. Although I did get an untapped land. Go to 12. You can't Ruby plus do something. Okay. Look at that. We're surviving multiple turns. So I have to dig a little bit here. Cast that. Done. I guess he might have counter magic. It's not ideal. Pinnacle Monk. Look at both our decks not doing what they're supposed to do. I have 7. Oh no, now I don't have 7 mana. 6 mana. And we really should be dead. He's lost a lot of flips, which is fun. Did he just lose 1 damage each time? Yeah. Drawing a card. Didn't play out the ruby, which is interesting. Must have a lot of rituals in hand. It doesn't have any draw cards. He also probably just went. He just needs like 1 ritual and a pass in flames at this point. He's got pass in flames, no ritual, but he can Morphos twice. 3 times, so he goes up to 3. I just concede at this point. I've seen enough. We weren't close. Great. I want to play fast games. That's why I'm here. Do we want Maguses? Rabblemaster. I mean, Rabblemaster and Chandra feel slow. I'm not really interacting with his combo at all. This does turn off blue, but I don't think it's worth it. Defense grid. I guess we'll bring in the Abrade. Yeah, we'll just bring in the Abrade. Cut a Ruby. Let's get a better starting hand here. We can do this. Come on, deck. Show me banana sandwich. Banana split. What's going on there, opponent? Are they still sideboarding? Is that what happens on the screen? Okay, I can powder, which is nice. This hand's close because of Reckless, but not because I have 2 Glimpse and no Rituals. Turn 2 Ruby, turn 3 Glimpse. That's just too slow. We'll powder it. We do lose 2 untapped lands, right? Not ideal. We have the Belcher, so we don't need to keep Reckless handling. We're close. Close on this one, so we'll cut this. I do not like this foiling effect. I want to turn that off. I think that's a feature I can turn off. Oh, sorry, I powdered. I don't have to mulligan a card. I don't have to tuck a card or whatever. Do I want to bolt myself to Reckless Joy pitching this? I'm 1, 2, 3. I'm 1 mana away. What are the chances I hit another ritual? 7 rituals left in the deck. Yeah, let's go for it. Oh no, this is not untapped. Shoot. I'm kind of committed to it at this point. I can't even cast them next turn, but we'll do March, pitching the Reckless handling. It still digs us deeper, but I can't actually set up a turn 2 kill with Spike Field, so that was a mistake. Got another Spike. And a Sundering. Oh, it is what it is. Play this out. The next turn I have 1, 2, 3, 4 Iron Crate. Okay, so I go in next turn. Not too bad. I guess I technically can cast this too, but I don't know what I would do. Ral has 3 toughness, I'm pretty sure, right? Is it 1, 3 or something? Let's hope they just tap out for Ral a Ruby Medallion and pass the turn, and we just get to win. No, not that. Don't do that. No. Don't do that. They gotta win on turn 2, and we were gonna win on turn 3. We were just 1 ritual short. And it's funny because we did exile. We exiled an Ironcrag Feat, right? We were pretty likely. We didn't exile any rituals with our powder. Not pretty likely, but more likely than... I guess they could still fizzle, but this looks less like a fizzle hand. They've already got a Past in Flames. They got 2 rituals, 3 Morphoses. Yikes. So 3 cards in hand still. So they go up 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. They have plenty of mana. They only have 1 Ren's Resolve in the graveyard, but they get 3 Morphos. Oh, they flipped them at 9, so now they get 8 more cards for free. One of them's a wish, so I think we're dead. I could kill this, but it doesn't do anything at this point. Did I cast Wish? What did it target? Am I for sure dead? Storm's already 18, so... I feel like I should be dead. What is going on? Do they not wish for a grape shot? They're just having fun, showing off. Okay, opponent. Just cast it. Cast it into the fire. Okay. I'm done watching our opponent play with themselves. It is what it is. We had a turn 3 win. Just one turn too slow. Against like Boros Energy, that would have been fast enough. But it is how it goes sometimes. Let's get some wins. Fast pairing on the play. We're against Dragon Fodder. Perfect. We can powder a double medallion hand with it has 2 untapped lands, 3 total. You have to be careful how many like lands we exile out of the deck because we only play 21. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and powder. 1, 2, 3. This is close. Keep that. Turn 1 Songmad, turn 2 Ruby, turn 3 win. Not turn 3 win, turn 3 Belcher. But if we draw a Iron Crag, we can win. If we draw another Ritual, we'll just go for the turn 2 Belcher. Draw a Powder. Okay. See what our opponent's doing. Hopefully it's not like a Thoughtseize. Let's see how it goes. Hopefully they go in on a Frog or a Unearth. No, they want to hold up Counterspell. Okay. In that case... Cast this. Pitching this Spikefield Hazard, I think. Go play this out. Don't think we need to bolt ourselves. I know I could go for Belcher here, but I'm assuming they're just holding up Counterspell. Force them to Counterspell on their turn. Probably just pitch Ritual. Pitch both these. Orcish Boymasters. Ooh. Good thing I don't draw any cards. I only exile cards. I think I might pitch the Ritual to this to then still look at what 1, 2, 3 cards because it costs 1 less from this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We still need another Ritual to get to 7. Lightning Skelly. I haven't seen that one in a long time. Makes me discard 2, right? So I have to discard the Ritual and Powder. I can't afford to pitch the Charbelcher. I'll keep the Reckless Joy. I can cast it for 1, I guess. Cycle it, so to speak. Let's see, Iron Crag. Be great. Valakut Awakening. Kill off the token. I guess I could have. Oh, could I have? I should have done March in response to this. I forgot Spike Field. Oh no, because I had to tap a red to play it. But anyways, I want to do this because I want to cast this. I unfortunately can't play an untapped land this turn. So play this and ping the army token. So hopefully we survive. Seems unlikely, but I like the cut of our opponent's jib here. Big fan of Lightning Skelemental. Long time since I've seen him around. I used to. What did I play him in? Oh, and I played a Hollow One with Unearth and him for a minute there. Didn't have a fetch, or didn't have a land to bring back the Bloodghast. This is 5/6. We'd be short 1 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shoot. We are just dead. Dead on board, unfortunately. Very close. Doesn't really seem like he has counter magic, but I think we'll bring in the old creature plan here. And the defense grids. We'll take out the powders and medallions to start. And then maybe one Iron Crag, or we want to keep in the Iron Crag Glimpse, I think. Do I want a Chandra? No, he's killing me fast. This is not instant speed, so I think we'll go like that. Debating the Abrade just because Skelemental's like such a beating, but I think we're fine. Let's see how we go. Been a long time since I made a Rabble Master. Make turn 2 either Magus or Rabble Master, and we're on the play, so gives us a lot more keepable hands when it's like any of these plus any ritual or Strike It Rich and a couple lands, and we're good to go. Have Rabble Master and this. We have Strike It Rich and 2 untapped lands, so we will keep. We'll go for the turn 2 Rabble Master of Rabbles, as it were. Barring some, there are probably some other draws maybe, but kind of tempted to keep the Spikefield Hazard long term here against Skelemental. Flare Malice, Village Rites, okay. Citrus Supplier is a little annoying with the Rabble Master play, but I think it's still worth it. Next turn, any ritual, I can Goblin Brew Belcher, or I can just hold up Spikefield and play a land tapped. And they got to Flare of Malice us. I think they just said yes to that, right? To us playing Goblin Rabble Master. Because they were really excited to sack their stuff here. Oh, they surveilled this to the graveyard. Made a frog with Unearth. Can't Spikefield Hazard the frog. Another Spikefield Hazard. We're gonna pitch them both to this March. Yeah, I'll go all in on the March on their turn and hope to win. Hit some rituals. Does he have a land for the blood gas? Now that he put me to 10. Oh, we got the Skelly. Ping that, but I think I'm gonna. Yeah, I think I will ping it because I have a couple manas here. Let's see what this reveals. What do I want ideally? Untap land plus Iron Crag? Sounds good. So even if he pitches both cards, he only does 4 to me. If he had a bolt plus the pitching, but he didn't pitch cards. So I think we're good. Play this, yes, we go to 5. We cast the Iron Crag feat. Hope he doesn't, for some reason, play Force Negation, but I don't think he's actually playing a counterspell deck, so. That game 1 we might have been able to have if we weren't playing around a card that he didn't have. Okay, got there. Got our first win in. There we go. Take off the training wheels. Go crazy. We're going to cut the defense grids. The more I voted his deck we saw, the less I think those are necessary. I think I like the Abrade. Do I want Rough and Tumble? No, it only hits creatures with flying on the big end. Although this would clean up, possibly clean up stuff. Problem is it hits Stitcher Suppliers and like the Skelementals are the, you know, and like Blood Gas. I don't know. Throw in a Ruby Medallion? Or the Glimpse? I don't know, Glimpse. Here we go. Not on the play for once. Tapped lands are clunky, but any untapped land is 3, 4. It's a turn 2 win, so yeah. I think we'll keep on a game that seems more like it's just a race. We have 12 untapped lands to draw. That is not one of them. Come on, deck. I believe in you. Show me potato salad. Frog? Just frog me right now. Just do, yes. There we go. Perfect. Come on. No, that's not the one. Awkward. Man. Well, now our opponent has a chance to interact with us, do some other stuff, but hopefully we still get there. Yep, supply those stitches. Gets to draw 2 more cards and mill 3 more cards. Hit a Charma. Luckily he can't cast these. Not actually really that great against us. Discards another Bloodghast. Doesn't look like he has the land drop. Okay. There's the land drop. He's shocking. What has he got? He's got a Thoughtseize away or Char Belcher? Man, I can talk. Oh, just make a weird dude. Go ahead and Spike Field that. Why not? Don't need that card. 1, 2, 3, 4. Iron Crag. Win. Woohoo! And the only reason you survived another turn is we didn't hit a single untapped land. It's weird how it makes you click. All those other spells it casts, but it makes me click for that. Thank you very much. Mono red, we got there. turn. Okay, on to round 3. It is fast. One of the benefits of playing a deck like this is it's fast. I mean, the games that are long are games you're losing, and you can always just concede at any time, which is nice. And we really should be winning turn 2 or 3. A little bit clunky that first hand here, and then the second game went how it went. But hopefully we run into more decks like that, more combo aggressive decks. I'd love to play some energy. I think I've played the Slayer, or maybe not. What do we got here? We're close. We're 1 ritual away from turn 2. Well, good person. I will keep, and we will top deck a Pyretic Ritual. Maybe I actually should have let on Valakut Awakening, because we could cast this to kill something to buy us a turn, but hopefully we don't need any turns. Interesting. Lantern? Elves? We did not get the draw that we wanted. So we do that and we got the kill next turn. If they don't have Thoughtseize. Well, even like Inquisition gets us. Oh, they probably meant to do that on our end step, but okay. Oh, they didn't because they wanted to Asmo. Perfect. Opponent stepped out on turn 2, so we get the win. Turn 3, another Iron Crag. Iron Crag's such a perfect card. The fact that it like works perfectly with Belcher is just so chef's kiss, you know what I'm saying? Well, we don't really know what our opponent's doing, some sort of Asmo deck, but they can look at everything we're doing if they want. I wonder if maybe we want to play like Leyline of the Leyline of Sanctity. Is Magus worth it? It looked like they were only a 2-land deck or 2-color deck. They also have Asmo, which can get rid of Magus. So I think we might just stay with the main game plan. A Braid will hit multiple things in their decks. So we'll just like switch out one thing, I think. One Glimpse, probably. Yeah. We'll see what, we might make other changes if we see more of their deck. If they're making a bunch of 1/1 tokens, we can bring in our Rough and Tumble. Okay. How close is this? We would still need a ritual, and we have to cast Reckless Handling. So we could turn 2 Reckless Handling, turn 3 Ritual Ironcrag, assuming we don't discard it. I guess we'll keep a turn 3 kill, especially because we've already won a game and we kind of want to, we don't actually know what our opponent's doing yet, so. Weird. Another ritual. Well, who knows? Maybe we'll just top deck a Belcher like a true champion. Does the swamp cycling. Gets basic swamp. It's another thing. Because he got basic swamp that game and now it's done it again, I don't think we want Magus unless we see a blue or red or white source. Persist the troll. Okay. It's a 4-turn clock, although we're gonna bolt ourselves a couple times. So basically right now we find out whether or not we're gonna win next turn. Ideally the Reckless Handling discards one of these cards. It hit one of our rituals, but we don't need it, which is great. Yeah, we wanted it to not hit Belcher, not hit Iron Crag, and it could either hit a ritual, a land, the Reckless Joy, or the other handling. So I think we're good, especially with this cast. Mill 4 cards, no Thoughtseize. We take 5, cool. We got the ritual anyway. Fun. Let's do this. Do this. No use casting another ritual when we don't need to. And look at that. Right professional. Some sort of aggro overlord deck. Persist deck. It's probably playing Archons. But that don't matter to us. Look at that. It's always fun to see. Look at that. Win 2 minutes, 3 minutes. We're 3 matches in. And having fun. Having fun. We were winning more now. We started out with, 3 losses in the first 3 games, I think, and now we're 4 wins in a row. Is that how it went? Yep. We lost game 1. So maybe it was we just had a warm up. We just had to warm up a little bit with the deck. It is a ridiculous deck. Ironcrag Feet is ridiculous. Being able to get there on turn 2 in multiple ways is ridiculous. I do think the ruby medallions might just be like too cute. Like I don't think that's what we want to take a turn off to do. So maybe those become Reckless Impulse or Ren's Resolve. Like maybe we do just want more ways to dig to ensure that we like hit the untap land or hit the ritual that we want. Yeah. I wish we just had more rituals, honestly. This is close. I feel like it's close enough. There's a couple draws that give us a turn 2 Belcher. We're not likely to get to turn 2 win, but we could definitely get turn 3 win if we draw an Ironcrag. Another untapped land. So with this, we could play Reckless Joy, pitching the Valkyrie. That's the other thing is I want this to be a red card for Reckless Joy. So we can dig 2 cards in, and there's a slight chance if between those 2 cards and our draw next turn we hit Ritual plus Ironcrag, we can just win on turn 2. And again, we're playing all in style here. We're not playing for what's it called? Cautious play. Opponent is playing Eldrazi Ramp. They're playing Delighted Fling. We hit the ritual. Now we just need to untap and draw Ironcrag for the win. Come on, like a professional. Strike it rich. Not quite. We're gonna lose the ritual, unfortunately. So I think we just cast Strike It Rich. Oh wait, can we get this out this turn? Yeah, we can. We just don't win this turn. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. We got a turn to Belcher, just not a turn to win. Now, I might just have like Boseiju on our Belcher and we might cry, but it is what it is. Sorry. Pulling this up to look at Eldrazi Ramp because I didn't know. Oh, they're just making a, what's it called? Eldrazi Kozilek's Command. Where is Eldrazi Ramp? They're playing Delighted Halfling now? Nope. So this is a different build. I guess, I mean, this makes, what's it called? Emrakul uncounterable, which is cool. Can they make an Emrakul this turn? They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, can they go infinite with this turn? Maybe? Yeah. I think so. They don't have any more green mana. They don't need green mana because they just sack a creature. What does this do? Oh, so they have infinite mana. Show me and Promised End, and because I'm pretty sure this can just target us. Oh no, this will infinitely do damage to us. Opponent got the turn 3 win. We would also have the turn 3 win, but they won the die roll. So they might win this whole match just because they won the die roll. Rabble Master's not getting against this deck, but so this is probably Spike's list, right? If I know anything, I know there's a new combo deck, it's probably Spikes. Oh my gosh, every time. Just go to Aspiring Spikes thing. 8 Broodscales, is that what this is? Nope, but it's some combo of it with something else. Okay. We can assume a Boseiju, I think. Enough to bring in a mountain. Our Braid could hit the Brood, but I don't think it's worth bringing in Rough and Tumble. Take out our dumb non-red cards. Take out a Glimpse, it's too slow against this deck. We had him. We were an Iron Crag away from actually winning that match, even though they won on their turn 3 on the play. Good old Iron Crag. Got one Glimpse to add over here. Reckless Handlings. Yay, we get to play. Okay. We've got double powder, which is a little clunky, but we'd lose a Belcher if we do use a powder. A Belcher and a Reckless Handling, as well as 2 untapped lands. But this is just too slow of a hand to keep. Did I just mulligan it? I think I just mulligan it. Drawing the mountain is awkward. We can make turn 2 Magus. Keep. So we're hoping a Reckless Handling, keep the... We're going for a slower one here with the Magus, I guess. Want to reveal the mountain? No, why not? Some sort of Broodscale build. Blade of the Blood Chief. Ancient Stirrings, revealing. Broodscale. Okay. I'm gonna keep this because I could use it on this basic forest next turn. Or do I want to just cast Reckless Handling? So I got the Broodscale. They can technically do the whole combo with non-basics. Oh, they can go get a basic, right? Probably not worth it. Let's do this. Try to get a Belcher. We can cast it next turn. No, we discarded it. Well, that is that, unfortunately. And again, that's, you know, when you do things recklessly, that's what happens. I lose this one 2-0 here if they have the combo. They probably play more than one basic, you know, forest, so it's not really worth destroying, I don't think. Welcome to the Rumble. They get a Blade. Are we dead? One to cast it, one to equip it. But I want to keep the spawn token to start the combo, so. Obviously, we wanted to just draw a Belcher there or something. I think we'll cast this. Hope for the best. Not hit a Belcher. There's a slight possibility I should have attacked last turn as well, but there's a slight possibility they don't have like the Flesh Raker, I guess. Or some other big payoff. I guess they could just have like a Kozilek's coming in payoff, but wait and see. Oh no, they just go infinite attack. I should have kept him up as a blocker. That's my bad. Okay. On to match 5. We could still finish this 3-2. 6 minutes, 4 minutes. Here we go, MTGO Bazaar 8. Professor Onyx Prestige. Get ready to get blasted by Belcher on turn 2. Let's do it. Let's draw the turn 2 win. Can we Belcher? Mono red. Yes, we can. What's going on over there? I always lose the die roll. Why? Opponent thinking or disconnected? Hard to tell. Hope you're enjoying playing this weird mono red build. I do think we can make it a little better. I do think we cut these rubies. What do I? Climps are also clunky. I mean, they are great for passing the turn and having extra mana up, but again, Ruby and the Glimpse don't do well with Ironcrag, which is our main way of winning fast. And so maybe I do just want more. I just want Reckless Impulse. Maybe we just play Street Wraith. Now I'm thinking about it. I mean, we are bolting ourselves and stuff, but it's like I just want more Ironcrag. I want to draw these 2 cards more often, and so Street Wraith does that. It effectively just makes our deck a little smaller. Unfortunately, costing us life, but when you're winning on turn 2, you don't really care about your life. Yeah, I think that might be what I try, honestly. Because I can't think of a card that I actually want to cast in that slot. I'd rather just have my other cards. And taking a turn off to draw 2 isn't worth it. Well, hopefully we don't just have a sit here for 8 more minutes and then we win the match, although I've had it happen before. Typically what happens is, we get another couple minutes in and you'll see they connected to the match. But I mean, it said they joined the game. You there? They might be double queued or something. But we've already eaten 3 minutes up here. So yeah, 4 Street Wraith here. Maybe trim a Glimpse. Or just turn the Glimpses into Reckless Impulse. Or a 3 minute. I think is there a 2 minute? I think there's a 3 mana card that's like discard a card, draw 2, make a treasure token. I think we want that over Glimpse on average. What I want is just more rituals, and maybe I want more untapped red sources. But there we go. Opponent is alive. This is not fast at all. This is a turn 4 kill. But it's hard to ditch a Ironcrag and Belcher. I could draw any strike or ritual to kill on turn 3. Do I want that? Is turn 3 good enough? No, we'll mulligan. We'll try to get a better hand. It feels bad to then, get a hand like this. But I don't think we're playing for turn 3. I guess we're keeping this. Can't afford to go much lower. And this is just one. We got 20 hits out of 55 cards. 20 of them are lands. Any one land. We get to turn 2 kill. Oh, look at that. We're against our what used to be our ally and our friend, Mono Brew Belcher. This is going to be a terribly bad matchup for us. All I need is one force negation or to cast a creature and have flare, and we lose. But let's see what this reveals. If they reveal flare or force, I don't think we go for it. I think we just, yeah, great. Well, poop. We had a turn 2 kill, which is just so beautiful. But can't beat it. I'm conceding there because we want to actually have some play against their counter magic. We're bringing this in. Take this out. Take out the reckless handlings because we're more dense on things that can win the game. Cut down one of these. Cut down a glimpse. I want to cut a feat. I think I want to cut a feat, although it does cast Chandra, but this isn't really a. I guess the like typical control decks that Chandra was good against don't really exist anymore. We got 3 lands, a Striker Edge, a Ritual, and a Moon. We'll keep the turn 2 Magus. Magus, our creatures are harder for them to interact with, so that's part of why we sideboard the way we do. We'll keep our Sundering Eruptions. I forgot they're actually very effective against our opponent. Shoot, maybe we just turn 2 this. Oh, because we're on the play, this will shut off them being able to cast their Philogis and Thunderclaps and Tamishi, and we're all I can do is Belcher. Of course, they got the Lotus Bloom, unfortunately. Of course, we draw our Belcher. Do we go for it? They have to have exactly Force or Commandeer. I saw one of these. They probably brought in their Commandeers. Yeah, I think we're going for it. For results, we at least get to game 3 against Brew Belcher with a deck that can't beat counter spells, so that would feel good. I don't think he has any play that can beat this. He can't sink into Stupor. I guess he could have brought it into the Floodmaw or be playing it in the main deck, but seems unlikely. I think we just won. I think the opponent is trying to figure out what they can do, but having played a lot of that deck, pretty certain. Also could have brought in Pithing Needle, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what we're doing here. I guess he's making me show the fact that I have a 3rd land, which is also fair. And wants to see, okay. Didn't care to see the deck, just wanted to make sure I actually had a 3rd land to play. They know we're playing that. Do I want to bring in a Braid? I guess so. It does hit Tamishi. There's sometimes that I'll maybe tag a Belcher with it, but seems unlikely. I guess marches are marginally worse as well. Well, it's instant speed. It's better than Glimpse on average, I think. And we just brought in a lot of 3-drops. Well, we got a game 3 against Mono Blue Belcher. We are not going to be on the play though. Unlikely we pull this one out, but we'll give her the old college try, as they say. Opponent might be new to the deck, it seems. I mean, to be fair, we're not a normal deck, so I don't know. They gotta figure out how to fight with us. Okay, what do we got here? We don't have a turn 2 Rabble Master because we needed 2 untapped lands because we have to cast Striker Rich on 1. We could Reckless on 1, pitching these. I think it's worth a mulligan here. It's just a little too clunky. Got Ironcrag Feet. No untapped land, but we could turn to it. Turn 3, because we have to. Yeah, we'll do that. So it's interesting. When you're playing a counterspell deck into a deck with rituals, you typically let them resolve the rituals and counter the big thing. This is why Chandra is the card that I decided to throw in here, because in an ideal world, he'll let us go ritual, Ironcrag free, and be like, great. Might just counter the Ironcrag feat, honestly, but knows after that we can only cast 1 card, and they have a Commandeer. They want to just take our. I guess they could still Commandeer the spell, so never mind. It's not very good against this blue deck. And I said that earlier, right? This is actually, it's better against a more traditional control deck, not against a combo control deck. What did he take? Took Jawari Disruption. Interesting. So Force of Negation doesn't work, but on this, but he might just counter this. Commandeer would, and if he does Commandeer or Chandra, we'll just concede. Chandra also isn't just a lights out win against Blue Belcher, because he could have, if he goes turn 3 he could have the turn 4 win. So we're gonna hope that he doesn't have that. Probably is like, what the heck is this card? But yeah, if he commandeers it, we'll just concede, because then we're left over here with nothing. But if he doesn't, we unfortunately give him a turn. We don't have time to Magus. I can't cast any more spells. Hopefully we just hit an untapped land and we can Magus, and that will turn him off of being able to whir. If he doesn't already whir this turn. And if he whirs for Lotus this turn, it signals he probably has a turn 4 kill. There's not really anything we can do about that. But this is not too bad. What is he going to take? He's got some lands. Takes a Seagate. Play it tapped, maybe. Not applying any pressure to Chandra. Kill the 2 creatures, but I'm just going to keep plusing her. Magus turns off Whir, but so he still has 2 turns to Belcher. Oh, I can't cast Magic. That's right, because I have this dang tapped land, so clunky. I probably don't even want to try to cast this because of the possibility of Commandeer at this point. How many more turns? I'm going to add a third. So we'll go down to 11, and then I add a fourth. It goes down to 7. Fifth goes down. Nope. Don't have that time. So we're going to draw one of a braid and hope he doesn't have force negation. That's not going to do it. Can hit target creature or planeswalker. Can't hit them. Be nice if I could just burn them. Yeah. Good games, opponent. I guess it's already pretty weak into Lotus Bloom anyway, but I think having all the creatures made sense in this matchup where Belcher is just not going to resolve most times. Good games. Let's see what they brought in. Well, there you have it, mono red. I think there's some changes to make it a little more consistent at being all in. But was definitely some fun. Hope you enjoyed. Give me a sub, give me a like, give me a follow, whatever. Leave a comment. Let me know what deck you'd like to see play. Have a great one.